What's going on, bitches, hoes, and non-binary bros? What's happening, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Is this thing on? Can you all see me? But most importantly, can you all hear me? What's going on, people? What's up? What's happening? Okay, yeah. My TV was tweaking for a second, but it's like, nah, it's about to turn off in a minute. Well, that was an opening. Yeah, that was definitely an opening. Gotta keep you on your toes, Flame. Gotta keep you on your toes. Oh, snap. Shout out to the homies. I'm seeing the homies in here. Hold on. Right quick. Let me pop out this chat for a second, y'all. Hold up. Let me just drag this over. Shout out, shout out, shout out to the homies coming in bright and early. Flame. Watch Neo cancel last second. I'll cancel your ass last second. That's what I'm about to do. You'll never see it coming. Ooh. Let's see. We got Flame in the chat. Shout out to you, brother. We got Amazing JD. We got Nicholas, Corey Gryffindor, Sub Nerds, Weebs, and Mayo Eaters. See, that's your Mayo comment for the week, Corey. Because when we do Ask Neo Saturday night, you can't do that shit, bro. You got to come up with something clever. We got NKDN. Good to see you, my friend. Boastings. What's good, bro? What's good? Let's see. We got Entertainment Mint. He's like, yes, yes, yes. Good evening to you, man. We got KJ92. We got Mick in the chat. What's up, Mick? Hey, yo, it's Mickey. I changed my name. I figured from the profile picture. I think it stayed the same, bro. We got Nintendo Porn Company Conspiracy. What's good? I want to know the backstory on that username, my friend. Tell us the backstory on that. Catholic Controversy. I can see. Yes, we back at it, Catholic Controversy. Good to see you, bro. We got Matthew in the chat. We got John X. Ironically, you start playing today when my copy came in the mail today. What's going on with you, though? Well, I'm doing good, John. I'm doing good. I just got done from running a lot of errands today. You know, I just got a quick haircut. You know, nothing too crazy. Just had to shape things up a bit. In addition to running around and just taking care of a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. J Mac, what's up? Asbellant, what's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? All right. So you know what? We might as well just get this stream started, y'all, because this for those who are tuning in for the first time, wondering, you know, what this thing is, because I know a lot of y'all are asking questions. This is not going to be an Ask Neo stream, so this isn't going to be an Ask Me Anything about, you know, what I'm playing, what I'm watching. We're gonna be playing a quick fade for a second. That's right, man. Just a quick one. It's going to be a game playthrough. We've been playing this game on the channel for the better part of. It's been a few months now since we started playing it. The last time I streamed it was back in August, and there was just a whole bunch of stuff going on in my personal life that prohibited me from streaming this game. Because unlike the Ask Neos, where I can talk normally, this game I do like to get a little creative with it, and I change my voice around a lot. And in the beginning of September, I was sick. So I was sick in the beginning of September, and I kind of lost my voice for a little bit. And then ever since then, every single week, it's always been something else that comes up. And then I got sick again, unrelated to the first time I got sick. It was so weird. But we're doing good right now. We're doing good. And so we're back at it with the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus streams. More Doki Doki. Yay. Oh, see, I'm glad to see you, Mexican Zoidberg, because I was about to say, we have all the usual suspects in here now. So it's going to be fun. Hey, what's going on, Ash? Good to see you, man. My name is a memento from my trolling days. I used to point out the innuendo in Nintendo games a lot. Oh, there's a lot of them. People don't realize, man. So we're just gonna switch right over to the stream right here, y'all. Let me go ahead and mute the beautiful Zelda lo-fi hip-hop remixes going on in the background. I might use those for Ask Neo this weekend, depending on what you guys want. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this Doki Doki action popping. Let me move this to the top. It should be above everything. There we go. So yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, if you guys do not know, it's a visual novel game. And that's about the most that I can tell y'all without getting into spoilers, because this is definitely a game where if you're on the fence about it, if you're interested in checking it out, please check it out. It's a game that everyone needs to go into blind, because there's a lot of twists and turns and things you ain't gonna expect. So I'm very glad that for the majority of my playthrough, I have not been spoiled by anything that happens. In fact, the last stream that we did of this game, oh, and by the way, everything sounds good with the audio, right? Like all the levelings are good. You guys don't have to like crank up your smartphone's volume or your TV's volume. Everything sound good? One of the things about this game is it's, how do I say this? Appearances can be very deceiving. It's definitely a game where if you can go into it blind, that's the best way to experience it. Because the second you start hearing stuff about this, it kind of diminishes the impact. Oh, shout out to my gaming brother in arms, the young wolf gaming addict. Should I stream this? Yo, addict, I'm gonna say yeah. Go ahead and stream this, bro, because like I said, looking at it, it looks kind of weird. And you know me, addict, when it comes to this anime, I'm not really into the weird type of cutesy moe ecchi shit. But this game right here, bro, yes, you should definitely stream this, bro. Just because you gotta, or at least if you don't want to stream it, addict, record your reactions to it, because it's wild. Like if you are so inclined, once you play it and once you finish it, go back and watch my reactions, because there was some wild shit that went down. But before we start the stream, a couple things to get out of the way. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you'll hit the like button. It helps out the channel tremendously, and it sends it out into the ether so we can get a whole bunch of other interesting people in these Doki Doki streams. And I've noticed we've gained a few subscribers from these Doki Doki streams, because apparently people love watching the randomness of others' reactions. And we got a couple of super chats to get through. So first things first, shout out to the homie Flame with the $5 super chat. Another Doki Doki stream wouldn't be complete without a... well, we'll touch on that. We'll touch on that if it happens in the game. We'll see. And yay for rehearsals. Let's have some fun and play through too. You are getting into some spoilerish territory right there, Flame. And we have a 279 super chat coming in from the homie Leon. Not Gabe, but your eye Sandy Dandy. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. And then $2 coming in from the Young Wolf Gaming Addict. Hit that like button, guys. Stop playing around. See, listen to this man, Addict. This man, Addict, knows his stuff. Appreciate you, Addict, and I hope you feeling better, man, because I know you were going through some stuff with your tooth, right? You were having like a toothache, or is it a tooth infection? Bro, I know the pain of that. That was me a few months ago when I had to get this root canal. Dude, it was no joke. It's no fucking joke. This is a PSA for everyone watching. Go see your dentist. Do not prolong that shit. Please, 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 please. Go see your dentist at least twice a year. Excited for this gameplay, bro. Oh yeah, man. Josh, I don't know if this is your first time tuning in or you've been along for the ride, bro, but we're actually in the 4th part, and we just went over a major not a spoiler, but a major part of the game. So I don't know if you're like thinking like this is the first one, but if you're here because you read the title, then you probably have seen the other ones. And to answer your question, I bought the digital version of this because it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. The physical wasn't out quite yet, and I said, screw it, I'll just buy it digitally. But I'll probably end up buying a physical copy of it, most likely on the Switch, just to have a physical cart, you know. I like Neo a lot. Oh, thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade. Yeah, I appreciate you. I like you a lot, man. Hey, you're continuing. Yeah, that's right, Seamus. We continuing this shit. Sandy Dandy Notebook. You heathens, my god. So yeah, let's we might as well just dive into the stream tonight, you guys. Let's go ahead and pop in this Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Pop in, more like just hit the damn button, because this is a digital future we living in, y'all. This is a digital future. Okay, the metaverse. All right. I subbed a couple months ago. Happy to see you live. Oh, I appreciate the support, Josh. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And to everyone who's watching the stream right now, enjoy the ride, because we're going to get into some crazy shit. Now, for those who do not recall, on the last stream, and like I said, this is the end of it. As far as those who don't know what's going on, we're diving into spoilers. On the last stream, which is back in August, we witnessed a pretty tragic event happen to the characters with the death of one of the main pillars, right? One of the main characters in the game committed suicide, and that was the last major thing that happened to my recollection. And then following that, there was this weird, I guess you could say, reset of sorts, where we went back in time, I guess, and we experienced some things, but they weren't quite all the same, and it just started getting really fucking wild. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into the rest of what we were playing. Oh man, I don't know why, I kind of got the chills. Got the chills going into this. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And as you can see right here, there's this weird thing going on with two of the characters. One who committed suicide. She's the one with the pink hair in the background, you can see. And then the one who has sort of the brownish hair. There was something off about her this whole time. Now who's getting to spoilers? Hey, I gave the spoiler warning, Flame. I gave the spoiler warning, bro. It's time. It's time we get into this. Been a fan of this since the jump. Oh, appreciate you, Matt. So yeah, there's something going on with this Monika chick. And I had my suspicions. Because anytime there's a girl who I like and she might like me back, it's usually a red flag on her account. And Monika was one of them chicks. So it seems like she knows a lot more than what she's leading on. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out today. We're just going to go ahead and load this game from August 22nd, 2021. You got it wrong, Neo. I got it wrong? How did I get it wrong? Bro, like I said, it's been almost 2 months. So I don't even remember much of this shit, bro. So excuse me if I got it wrong. Y'all can correct me in the comment section. But we're just going to boot this up. Okay. So for those who are tuning in for the first time, because I know there's one who's the one that's the leftmost is the one that's what I said. I said the one who's behind the brown hair chick in that weird amalgamation. That's what I said, Asbel. I wasn't talking about Monika. I wasn't talking about Monika, bro. Because I thought it was like a fusion in the weird distortion thing. True. I mean, how could a girl ever like me? Damn. Don't do that, Jason. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro. Especially because I've heard what you told me behind the scenes, man. Oh, man. No, don't you say that, bruh. I thought you said the pink hair one in the back. Oh, no, Asbel. I was saying the pink haired one in the back is the one who committed suicide. And the brown haired one in the front is the one who there's something off about her. Yeah. LOL, sadness. Sadness. Yo, someone's about to play that Naruto theme. And then there in the background is that fucking swing. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. All right, so here we go, you guys. Whew, all right, gotta get into this. All right, here we go. How's the audio leveling? Like, the game's not overpowering me, right? You can still hear me just fine? Ghost Fixer's like, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm just along for the ride. I just want to support. I just want to show support. Sadness and sorrow cranks on. Turn that motherfucking shit up. Nah, I didn't get anybody confused. Yo, y'all go back and listen. I did not get anybody confused. All right, everything sounds good. All right, here we go, guys. Okay. Whew. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Where's my damn controller? Actually, let me bring my chair up a bit. There we go. Wait. There we go. All right. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, dog, it's literally me and everyone in this chat. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Game audio is quiet? Okay, I'll bring that up a little bit. Appreciate you, Jason. Yeah, I don't want the game to be too overpowering because, you know, it's just background noise, you know? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Neo? Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Yeah, red flags in the chat. Red flags in the fucking chat, you guys. Spam them. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. I hit X by mistake. How do we... Hold on. I have to go back. How do I... Trying to... Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I hit X by mistake. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. All right, now we're good. In that case, what club did you decide to join? No, y'all good postings. Y'all good, man. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to all the new people joining the chat. What's up, video game lover? What's up, Nikkei? What's up, Michael? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Oh, see, she reads the manga, so that means she's got good fucking taste, y'all. Good fucking taste. Flame, by the way, are you excited that we're finally doing this stream, bro? Is this everything that you could have ever wanted? Oh, no. He's postings. He's not talking about like there being a glitch with my stream itself. He's talking about in the game, and there's a story reason why it's glitching. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Oh, yes it is, because fucking manga is king, man. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Neo. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Red flags in the chat, red flags in the chat! Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Neo. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. See, under normal circumstances, I would be excited that a girl said I'm important, but Monika, side-eyeing. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Neo. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Oh no, I didn't buy no Demon Slayer, Rick Payne. I did not buy Demon Slayer. I did not buy that, bro. I did not. So, I ran into Neo in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Neo? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. We're back. I've been waiting on this stream. Yo, I really fucks with y'all because y'all be fucking with this stream. Like, everyone is a fan of these Doki streams. That's awesome. Oh, okay, Rick Payne. I got you, brother. I got you. Can't believe you're still on Doki Doki. Bro, we haven't streamed it in 2 months. That's why. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. And there goes Tom Cruise coming out the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. See, I had to do it for you, Flame. I had to do that for you. Anytime I saw a he, I just had to do it for you, bro. Yo, that's a fact, Rick Payne. That's a fact, bro. That's why I bought Tales on Xbox. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Neo, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. What's up, Mav? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we back on these Doki streams, my friend. We back at it. Oh, I've been casually playing 13 Sentinels every now and then, Asbel. Not as much as I used to because I need to be in the right mindset because, you know, it's a lot of dialogue and a lot of listening, you know? Sometimes I just want to play a game. Neo, you should really do voice acting. I'll watch just to hear that audiobook smoothness. Oh, I appreciate you postings. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to the homie Mav over at Fun Speculation. If you guys haven't checked out their channel, check it out. A wealth of content. They got podcasts every damn day. Every single podcast starring the homie, the godfather of the community, Pong Harvey. That's my man's right there. And then Rick Payne's here too. All right. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Eh? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Chotomate! And give me that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Neo? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, you know... I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Neo. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Monika ain't about consent. I'm screaming Seamus. Good God. Yeah, Monika definitely put me on the spot, Mick. Other clubs, yeah, like this nerd would turn down 3 pretty girls. It's a fact, bro. It's a fact. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Neo? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Oh, boy. F in the chat, F in the chat. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Neo, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ugh. Yeah, you gonna give me a time, alright, and not in the best way possible. It ain't easy simping. Hey, NPCC. That's my new, because I gotta shorten your name, bro. NPCC. That's, ooh, I wish man, if only we did not simp, we would not have ended up in this situation. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Neo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Hey, listen, all I'm saying is, provided you guys are funny, that's your way in. I'm telling you, that is your way in. Hold up, I got something to respond to right quick. Hold on, guys, one sec. One sec, guys. Quick break. Alright, I'm back. Gotta smell good too. It's a fact, bro. You can't be out here with dick cheese. Can't be smelled like ass either. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. Yeah, I bet you can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Absolutely, I would like to read it. Wait. What the fuck? My controller was tweaking for a second. Alright, here's the poem. Wait, did I skip the poem? Did I fucking skip the poem or what? Or is this thing? I have no idea. I hope I didn't skip the poem. Thought I was gonna read a poem. Because it was highlighted. I hit yes. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Either way, let's hit some words. First things that come into my mind. Imagination. Let's see. Awesome. Uncontrollable. Comfort. Oh, okay. I got you, Flame. Thank you, bro. Cheer. Melancholy. Melody. Love. Peaceful. Sensation. Joy. Though anime does bring me joy at times. Bliss. Universe. Vivacious. Electricity. Pleasure. Effulgent. Essence. Darkness is the heart's true essence. Where's that from, you guys? Oh, there's that suicide. Yeah, NPCC, exactly. I thought I hit yes, but it was actually the grayed out option that's the confirmation. So weird. Hi again, Neo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Oh, I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Thanks for keeping your promise, Neo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? She's getting closer to the screen. And by extension, us. Yeah, I hear the change in music. I can hear it from my headphones, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, nah, you good, Fostings. You good, brother. You good, man. Do your thing, man. I appreciate the support. Yeah. So she's blocking the text box with her figure. Oh, boy. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! That's a fact. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Neo. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? This is so trippy, you guys. This is so fucking trippy. Why do I feel like the room is shifted? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not aligned. If this is aligned, it's like this. It might just be the angle or it might just be tweaking. I don't know. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait. I don't like that, Flame. I don't like that, bro. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. One sec. Chick just texted me. Hold on. One sec, guys. Alright. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Ooh, she said discuss it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Damn, Neo getting that virtual pussy and in real life. Hey, ya tu sabe, you know, Jason, you know. Oh, she sent me an image. What the hell? What's going on here? Yeah. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Yeah, it did shift back! I just noticed that it did shift back! Yo, this game is tweaking! She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Ooh! But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. I feel like we're breaking the 4th wall here, y'all. Is that so? What's this story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Ooh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of, it's kind of dark, isn't it? He said, oh, Winter Soldier? I love it, Jason. I love it, bro. Alright, one sec, y'all. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Neo? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. This is, oof. One sec. Like I said, this chick just be texting me, bro. Hold on. You guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. Quick, someone meme that eye shift. Yeah, someone definitely do that. That'd be funny because someone's gonna like superimpose something else on the screen and then they'll have my eyes in the corner. I can see that happening. Then they suddenly... Oh, I didn't even press the button, guys. I did not press the button. That was the game. I'm rambling, aren't I? I want to see if you can check the history of that. Let's see. It literally says, then suddenly... Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I am deeply concerned, though. I am very deeply concerned. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... Oh? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I want to see if... Can we really see more of that? Ah, no. So the game is playing the game, man. The game is playing the game. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ooh? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. NPCC, you relate to her in what way, bro? In the font changing spooky way or what? you gotta be descriptive, brother. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book. Whoa! Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Rico suave here. Ain't God great? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Yo, Savage, what's good, brother? Good to see you, man. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. I should be a fucking audiobook narrator for these cheesy romance novels that you see all the girls go crazy for. That's what I need to do. Because I'm getting way too into this shit, y'all. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're thinking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Neo about to end this stream early and go get some action. Hey, depending... Nah, I do this for the subs. I do this for the subs. I do this for the subs. Do this for the subscribers. What on earth was that about? Neo? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. I ain't trying to catch a case, that's all I'm saying, bruh. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, we're going to show it to Monika in a second. All right. Yeah, CDI. That's fact, bro. That's a fact. Hi, Neo. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Neo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Neo. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Damn. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's fucking hilarious. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Yeah, one sec, guys. I'm normally not like this, you know, but you gotta do what you gotta do to keep the women happy. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Hey, man, listen, it's one of those nights. It's one of those nights. It's one of those fucking nights, y'all. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? And under normal circumstances, if this had happened, listen, I promise y'all a Doki Doki stream this week, and that's what you're getting this week. So I'm doing this for y'all. That's all I can say. Ugh, man. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm so sorry for being late. Well, you weren't late, Yuri. It was just fucking Monika. She just wants to start this shit. God damn, bro. Neo, I'm fighting for my fucking life. Yo, I'm dead ass, bro. I'm dead ass. We'll see afterwards. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Bruh, this guy is literally me. How many times do I say freeform, free flow, flow motion all the fucking time. Oh my god, this is wild, dude. It's like this game is self-aware. I'm telling you, Jason, it is. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? We will show it to Yuri momentarily. Damn. All right. Love the different voices you do for your characters, Neo. Oh, thanks, All Things Evil. I appreciate it. For the earlier streams we used to do, I went crazy and they were all completely different, bro. But that was killing my voice. So I just tried to tone it down a bit. Whereas like Monika is really high pitched. Yuri is more reserved. And then my voice is, obviously regular. And then Natsuki is the one where I just go straight on California Valley chick. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different writing skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. One sec. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. What does that say? Calms? I think it says calms. I don't know. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh, we got a $5 super chat coming in from the homie Flame. Girl says, Neo, come over. Nobody's home right now. Neo says, there won't be a home if we don't stop the Doki Dokis. Oh my god. Dude, that sounds like a trailer line if there ever was one. Holy shit. There'll be nothing. I think that was a trailer line. I don't know why I remember this, but I think for Prometheus, there was something along those lines in one of the trailers where it was like, if we don't do something, there will be nothing to come back to. I think I'll have to go check later on. But appreciate the super chat, Flame. Thank you, bro. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Neo. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. And soon to be left with nothing, $2 super chat from the homie Flame. It was Halo Infinite. It was? Was it? I gotta go back and rewatch the trailer then. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? If I would have gotten a text like that, I would have lied and said the connect went down. Car screeches off into the distance. Damn, Postings! Hey, yo. Postings is literally whatever it takes. He's like, whatever it takes. All right. Ooh, she sent a voice message. Hold up. Shut up, Jason. Yo, this man Jason's a menace to society. Is it weird that I asked my girlfriend to buy this for me on the Switch? She asked if I wanted a gift. Nah, NPCC, that ain't weird at all, bro. If your girl gonna buy you a gift, by all means, man, by all means, go for it. Go for it. Let this man do his thing, y'all. That's a fact. When is the Sweaty Cast returning? So Gabe and I have actually been discussing the podcast return soon, but right now he's not really feeling too well because he's dealing with a toothache. So, you know, it's very hard for him to like properly speak without being too much in pain. But fingers crossed, hopefully next week we might be able to have a Sweaty Cast session for y'all. Him who could read lips. Postings. Man, sit down, bro. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Neo. Me too. Phew. That's how I feel at times, man. That's how I feel at times. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. This man said he gonna get the Sharingan to read the lips. Jesus Christ. Yeah, a whole menace in this group chat. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Damn, it's like being back in high school all over again. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Our favorite channel on YouTube. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I requested to Lord Cognito to get you on the Defining Dude podcast on Twitter. Oh, wow. Appreciate that, Savage. Thank you, brother. I'll have to go check that tweet out. My boy Neo. What's up, 3-Bit? How you doing, familia? What's up? What's up? Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh shit, where's Caitlin? Where's Miss Fancy? Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Neo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Neo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Neo appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Neo started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Uh-oh. Tweaking. Thank you, Elitist Savage. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Oh, shit. It's getting feisty. Oh, cat fight. Let's go. Edgy? What is this, a Zack Snyder movie? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone whose mental... Oh my god, I gotta redo this. Holy shit, this is a roast. It's a roasting session in Doki Doki Land. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate to middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Hey, yo, what's going on tonight? Ding, ding, ding. Cat fight, let's fucking get it. Let's go. Look at this, guys. Yeah, the music is fucking creepy as hell. Very fucking trippy. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Oh boy. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Neo hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she's oh my god, this is wild, dude. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Neo, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I don't know, y'all. I don't fucking know, y'all. I want to go with Yuri, but everyone is fucked up here. Everyone is fucked up here, y'all. Everyone is fucked up here. I'm gonna go with Yuri because I go Yuri is my type. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, this is like Persona on Valentine's Day when you romance all the chicks. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Ah! This fucking bitch! I knew it! I knew this would fucking happen! She stared into my soul! She stared into my fucking soul! Ugh. Hey Neo? Why don't we step outside for a bit? I ain't going anywhere with this chick. No, abort, abort mission, abort. Okay? We about to leave the fucking Matrix, man. We gotta get out of here. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. I don't trust this bitch. Some president I am, right? Yeah, you are some piece of work, Monika. I can't even confront my own club members properly. Red flags in the chat, you guys. Red flags. Type them, type up, type them. Count it up, count it up, count it up. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Shit, I'd rather have genital warts. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Neo? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Neo. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Oh my god, I got a photo of my nephew. He's so cute. Oh, I love my little nephew. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate. Oh boy. Oh nah, it's not a mini Neo, bro. It's not a mini Neo. It's my nephew. That's my nephew. Oh boy, so here we go again. Variance. Vertigo. Infinite. This is how I'm feeling right now. Frightening. Alone. Inferno. Atone. Broken. Hopeless. Unstable. Meager. Spies. Time. Wrath. Disoriented. Misfortune. Dark. Anxiety. Tragedy. Doki Doki. The fuck is that? Jesus, bro. Holy shit. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. One sec, guys. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Neo. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Catholic controversy. It clicked after like 2 seconds. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Neo, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. And... Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case... you tired boys tonight. I won't let you down, Neo. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything about the three of... I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Neo? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. It'd be dope if this game was on Xbox, man, just to see everyone's reaction. Holy shit, that'd be crazy. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Oh, wow, we really tired boys hour in here. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. That's a symptom of a medical condition, the pounding heart. Oh, that is true, Catholic controversy. That is true, brother. Oh, okay, yeah, so Flame says it's on Xbox, just not physically. It's digitally. Okay, so it is on Xbox, just do it. It is on Xbox. Man, stop yawning. You're causing me to yawn. Hey, it's contagious, man. That yawn's headed straight over to Jersey, bro. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. And the reason why it's not physical on Xbox is, to my knowledge, Xbox has this minimum requirement when it comes to printing discs for their console. So that's why you don't see a lot of limited run games come out on Xbox. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. See, I like tall chicks. I'm a tall guy, and I need a tall woman, man. This chick I'm talking to right now is 5'9", and that's good enough for me, bruh. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong character, Neo. Thanks. I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Well, they did one for Hades. I feel it's just a preference with publishers at this point. Yeah, it depends. And remember, games don't sell as much on Xbox as they do other platforms. So that could be another reason why. If they know they're going to sell, like, let's just say 100,000 physical copies between the Switch and the PS4 version of a game, and they'll only sell 10 copies on Xbox. What's the point of printing it, you know? That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Yeah, you know what the ironic thing is that most, if not all of the women I've been in relationships with have been shorter than me, man. Like really short. I'm talking like 5 feet, 5'1", 5'2", 5'3". I've been with taller women like sexually, but never relationship wise, which is very interesting. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. 5'9" is still probably a foot shorter than Neo. Bro, I'm like 6'3" and 9/10, bro. I'm not in the 6'9". Hell no, bro. Hell no. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. Doki Doki Horror Edition Club. Yeah, it's that. Yep, agent. Yep, exactly. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding, Monika, you sneaky bitch. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. I'm starting to think some things, you guys. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Oh, man. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. I just remember how you towered over the interviewer that one time. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's a... That's true, man. That's true. Everyone, when they see me, they're so surprised that I'm actually this fucking tall. Especially when I do interviews with people. Even when I'm sitting down, it's wild, man. Like my first interview I did with Bryce Pappenbrook. Yo, someone said it's like Neo is looking at his adopted white son. I was cracking the fuck up. It sounds like breathing. Oh, I was doing some type of horror noise with my head. See, that's why you need direction. That's why I need a voice director to direct me, because they know the scene. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air out through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, we about to get into some crazy shit probably, guys. Buckle the fuck up. Ooh. Ouch. That's not good. That is not good at all, guys. Whoa, the Matrix is fucking breaking, you guys. The Matrix is fucking breaking. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Neo, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri is a cut above the rest. Flame, go to timeout. Go to fucking timeout for that one, Flame. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Neo. Agent, go to timeout with Flame. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Neo, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh my god, Flame. Jason, Agent, and Flame. Oh, wow. Y'all some terrible people. Y'all some terrible people. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it. Well, I'm sorry, guys. My mind, I was thinking something right now. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. You know when you have like a piece of food that's like stuck in your teeth? I'm trying to get that out right now. Okay, I got it. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my... Wow, we're already at 2 hours. Holy shit, you guys. Holy shit. We might have to wrap it up in the near future. I think once we get to like once we finish the day, we'll probably call it a night. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading. I'm sorry, guys. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Neo? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Neo... Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Neo. My heart won't stop pounding, Neo. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Neo? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. Jesus Christ, Monika. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go. Natsuki. Red fucking flags in the chat, guys. Red fucking flags. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from one another. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I've noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they made fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone else likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club, who I respectively won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Alright, we'll share it with Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Neo, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Oh. Tired boys hours. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Neo. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Neo? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Oh boy, here we go. Okay. This is going to be tough. I'm not really good at reading script. Or cursive, I should say. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open waters in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and hope in human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing patrol. breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen full of... Oh, sorry, guys. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it? I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Damn. That, holy shit, that poem, guys. Jesus Christ, that poem, holy shit. Holy shit. Ugh. Tired boys hours. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika. Neo, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you would keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Yo, this chick, my God, bro. Holy fuck. This chick, man. This chick, Monika, is fucked up, y'all. She is fucked up. How to treat your club members, you say. Ayo, this dude JD is horny. It's Thirsty Thursdays out in this chat. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful. Ooh, it's missing it's missing letters. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding. Expandong. Piercing. Red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating. I don't even know what that says. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless, meaningless. Yo, what the fuck, Chief? What the fuck, man? What the fuck is going on with this game? Damn, I started watching when I was in 7th grade. Where the fuck did the time go? Yo, Rory, speak on it, brother. A lot of people here, we've been cool since 2008, man. It's wild, brother. But I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me, okay? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so obviously the less than colorful is the actual way to read the poem rather than the one that's bold and vibrant. So we're going to read the poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to be keeping it simple, okay? I don't know if you remember me. Haven't been in the chat probably for a year now. Used to tune in on Mondays. Besides the point, I'm applying to colleges right now. Ooh, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people. I might have to, depending on how my schedule changes in the next couple weeks. I might have to go back to doing Ask Neo on Mondays, man, because I feel like I might lose my weekend availability. So, or should I say my weekend flexibility? And I might go back to working weekends. But yeah, I might have to bring Ask Neos back on Monday, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Flame. I appreciate it, bro. It does not matter when you jumped on board. It's all about the journey going forward, my guy. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Neo joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Neo? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Neo to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Neo joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Neo isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Neo want to get more members too. Right? Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Tired boys hours. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club... It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Neo, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even going... I'm sorry, guys. If I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Neo. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the directions she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one... I mean... At least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Neo? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. One sec. Hold on. All right, we back.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Neo? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Neo before we leave.
Uh-oh. No, I don't like that. I do not like the sound of that. Everything is revolving around the festival. Yeah, it's true, Jason. It's true, bro.
Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Neo, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that.
As up by the background, the fucking background, y'all.
I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. This trifling bitch. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, it's not yet. No, stop it!
I'm surprised I caught all those. Damn. All right, so I think this is a good place to end it for tonight, you guys. Unless there's something immediately that follows in the next, like, 2 minutes. I'm getting kind of tired, guys. Is this a good spot to wrap it up for tonight? So if I notice, we don't walk home. We don't walk home. We just come back to this fucking club. We just keep coming back to this club. That's what I've noticed. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and save the game. We're going to save the game for now. All right, so there we go. Okay, you guys. So this starts the final act. All right, cool. So I gotta be ready for that shit. Gotta be ready for that shit. But yeah, yo, honestly, I gotta say, like, this is a pretty good session. This is a pretty fucking good session, y'all. Shit was pretty good. I felt like I gave y'all some pretty good acting chops. What do y'all think? What do y'all rate my acting for this stream? What do y'all rate my acting? But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here for tonight, you guys. And we'll most likely resume what I assume is the final, what is going to be the final stream is the next part. If we do another like 2 hours or so, I assume that's going to be the end of the game. We'll finally wrap it up. There's a lot more after this. Bro, how much more? Jesus Christ. I feel like this game, when I looked at the game and it said like, yeah, it's around 4 hours long, I was like, I bet 4 hours will be done. And I know, obviously, since I'm reading it, it's going to take some time. And there's also the banter in the chat. But Jesus Christ, 3 out of 10 too many pauses. Hey, man, I try, bro. I try. Y'all are saying you should try your hand at paid voice acting. I mean, I've been thinking about it, bro. I've been low-key been thinking about it. Been thinking about it, man. I've got this closet I could turn into a booth. It's a possibility, y'all. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. We'll see. We'll see.
But appreciate everybody showing up to the chat. Y'all are the friggin' best. Like I said, we're going to be resuming sometime. I want to say sometime next week. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, depending on things. But definitely around that time. But yo, shout out to everybody who came through to the stream. If you enjoyed it, make sure y'all hit that like button. Helps out the channel tremendously. And thank you so much to all the mods for doing the God's work by keeping things civil in the chat. But it was very low key tonight. It was very low key. There was no weirdos coming through. Well, outside Flame, but Flame just exists here. We can't stop him. But shout out to everybody, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Enjoy the rest of your afternoons, your mornings, what have you. I'm gonna go handle some business. And I'm gonna catch y'all Saturday night for Ask Neo, as always, same time as usual. I'll probably bump it up to 6:30 p.m. and keep that going so we can get some more like international viewers in the chat. But yeah, y'all, from me to you for now, my name is NGS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.